I was so excited to have an opportunity to go to a Blue Cross and Blue Shield company, particularly Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Kansas, where I'm from. We were raised in the communities of Kansas 75 years ago, and so that's really our roots. And most of the people who work for our company grew up in the service area. They grew up in Topeka, grew up in Wichita, grew up in smaller towns all across the state. So we believe that how the communities do, the health of those communities, the culture of those communities will determine how our company does and how well we're able to serve those communities. We think about what our brand means a lot in our job. We understand that it really represents the reputation that we've earned, for better or worse, in the marketplace. And what we believe it stands for in Kansas, and really in many ways across the whole country, is trust. We stand by our word, we say what we're going to do, and then we do it. If you think about the top 10 most meaningful moments of your life, it's very likely that a majority of those moments are going to be caught up in the healthcare system one way or another. Some of them are wonderful, birth of a child, things like that. Some of them are very difficult, end-of-life issues, a sickness or an injury that changes your life or that of somebody you love. So we meet people there in those meaningful moments. And so it's so important that we do our jobs well. If we do our jobs well, we allow people to be able to focus on the more important things. We think we can help Kansans live better lives, healthier lives, by partnering with providers and making sure that they have an incentive to give higher quality care, that they have an incentive to coordinate care, so that if somebody's seeing a doctor here and a doctor over there, they understand what's going on and they're able to coordinate that so that they have better outcomes. I don't think it's any secret that healthcare is still too expensive and it's too confusing. And so we are really trying to focus on those basic things. We're trying to make our products more affordable. We're trying to create better access to healthcare. What we're also doing is working in Kansas communities to try to build infrastructure, to fund projects that create a culture of health within each of those communities. And we're seeing a lot of really good results. Healthcare is going to look different a decade from now, and frankly, healthcare needs to look different a decade from now. And the one thing that I think Blue Plans can provide more than anything else is this connection to local communities. And we have relationships with healthcare providers, with consumers, with community leaders that no one else in the healthcare system has. And we have that across our service area. So I think we're going to be an important part of making this work for consumers in a different world a decade and beyond from now.